This is the moment Christian Malanga and his son Marcel Malanga storms the residence of DR Congo's president and killed 4 people in attempt of coup.
In America. I would like to see my father and put him to rest. Je voudrais m'occuper de mon père. You had asked me a question in December before we went on break on how I could make my father's name live and not be ashamed. And I would like to put him to rest. It's been 8 months since he was murdered and killed. I would like to finally put him to rest and go home to my family.
This is the very last words of Marcel Malanga, the son of Christian Malanga. Those of you who are circulating videos that Marcel Malanga is part of the people who were executed, it is false statement. Marcel Malanga is still alive. He has been released, and right now, as I'm talking to you, he is in the United States of America. Christian Malanga was a politician and a soldier. I am talking about the father of Marcel Malanga. At the time he was about to become the president of DR Congo, he was wrongfully accused and in prison. So the time they released him, he traveled to the United States of America and declared himself as the president of DR Congo, though he was not staying in the country. Last year, he formed a gang and tried to make a coup to overthrow the government of DR Congo. But unfortunately, the coup was not successful. That is why they arrested him and murdered him. They executed him just that very moment of his arrest. But lucky enough, Marcel Malanga, the son of Christian Malanga, and the 2 white friends from the US were in prison. But mind you, there were many soldiers who were involved in this coup attempt. They killed all of them, including the leader, Christian Malanga. Recently, the execution that was going on in DR Congo, it was actually 100% assured that Marcel Malanga and the 2 white friends were going to be part of the execution. But the US government said, no, this is our citizens. If you don't want to have any problems with us, bring our citizens back home. So DR Congo couldn't resist, and they freed these people to go back to America, where they come from. Let me ask this vital question. Was this coup attempt of Christian Malanga necessary? In my perspective, I will say it was necessary because the corruption in DRC is unbearable. It is over him. As I'm talking to you today, Burkina Faso is free from corruption. They are free from this puppet who listen to the Western world and abide by their rules and regulations just to loot and share. If I say loot and share, I hope you understand. The mineral resources of the country, they loot and share with the Westerners. Let us count the population of the world and analyze how many of us use phones. Almost everyone uses phones these days. And 70% of the world's cobalt comes from DR Congo. 70%. Let me cite an example. Let me use Dubai. Dubai only have oil. And the percentage of oil that Dubai have doesn't match the percentage of cobalt. That's 70% world cobalt that DRC have. But look at Dubai today. So DR Congo can become more than Dubai, if not corruption. That is why I am saying that coup is necessary in DRC. Because the corruption in DRC is overwhelmed, is unprecedented. It is necessary. I am not saying I am encouraging terrorism or I am encouraging war or disaster. No, that is not my idea. But I am encouraging good governance. Everybody wants good governance. The welfare of the citizens. That is what everybody wishes for. And with these natural resources, with this 70% of the world's cobalt deposit, Congo can be the most richest country in the world, if not corruption. So a change of governance or a change of government is very necessary. Let us look at Burkina Faso today. The coup that took place by Ibrahim Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore. People were talking against this coup. But today, let us see what is going on in Burkina Faso, the improvement, because it was loot and share. It was loot and share with France. The corrupt leaders always want to loot and share with the criminals, the colonizers. Is this the system that we want, or we need a change? As a citizen of the land, as a son of the soil, as a real blood of Africa, I do not emphasize or enhance or embrace corruption because it will affect me. It will affect my future generation. It will affect my children. It will affect my family. This is why we need a change. Before the white man came to Africa, we were having our monarchy system. Our kings were the rulers. But they said no. They convinced them and brought democracy. And this is our end. This is what we are seeing as the results of the democracy that the white man brought to us. The monarchy system was perfect. Everything was on point. That is our system. The King Solomon way of governance, that was our system. Because we are the descendants of King Solomon. We are black people. So that is our system. This system of democracy is not ours, and it is not helping Africa. It gives a room for stealing. It gives a room for corruption. We are suffering. But the land is rich. We have natural resources that can take care of us without any utterances or without any bargain, without any argument. But we are suffering. That is why we need a change in Africa. As I always tell you, a word to the wise, it is enough. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. My name is Don Cyrus. See you in the next video.